Bedbugs, bedbugs, bedbugs. Hi there, Sharon again. This video is about the post-traumatic stress disorder. I say it drawn out like that because I know many of you experience this. I truly thought my life was over the moment I seen that bed bug. So I know that it's real, and I know that you know that it's real. Some people will say, oh, it's just a bug, get over it. Or, oh, you've had them gone from your house. Why are you still worried about it? But I know until you've experienced these bugs, you just don't understand. And I think they are different from other bugs because they have that ability to bite you, not that other bugs can't, but we are their meal, and actually them sucking our blood is just something that just it sets in. I remember the moment that I discovered that bed bug running across my arm. I still can go back to that moment, but I don't have the reaction to it that I used to. I can respond and not react, and I have learned the skills of what I call dropping into my presence, because it's all about here. It's taking that thought captive with anything in your life that torments you or has fear. You know, I'm not an expert. I'm not a physician or a therapist or anything. I'm just sharing with you what I've learned in my life. And maybe this will help you with your post-traumatic stress disorder around the bed bugs. Now, this is the first of two videos. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the post-traumatic stress disorder around the bed bugs. And then the second video is just the meditation, the dropping into presence that I do daily, all through the day, because that's why it's called practicing presence. And then you could just dial that video up at any time and listen to it if it helps you with your disorder, I guess you could call it. But it's real. I know it's real. And I feel like the eye gates are kind of they're the windows to the soul, but they're also how we judge things. And I would like you to not be judging the video or me, but close your eyes, especially if you're just doing this for the first time. If you have a meditative practice, that's great. But I'm just going to turn it towards the blank wall, and I'd like you to close your eyes and just kind of listen and absorb and let the facts that I state, if they're yours, take them. If they're not, put them on a shelf. So hold on just a second. This is the cycle of how a bed bug starts at that little bitty baby. I call them yellow goo, is kind of how I seen them. I guess they were kind of clear. And then they become kind of translucent, and then they just start growing as they find their person to suck on the blood. So I want you to be triggered, is what I call it. That's what happens when that post-traumatic stress disorder comes on. You know, you think about the bug. Is it here? Is it gone? Am I doing the right thing? You go back to that moment you discovered them and you understood that these aren't that easy to get rid of, and all the stories and things that people told you. So I know a lot of people just don't even look at it, but that's not going to help. So I wanted to give you the picture and kind of just study that picture a minute. What did that picture bring up for you? Did it bring up fright, fear, anger? How did I get these? Who brought them to me? Why did I get it? Why did I get it? And the person next door that doesn't keep their house very clean, why don't they have it? Maybe I did get it. I live in an apartment and somebody else has them. Maybe I didn't bring them. All the maybes, the why, the how comes. They keep that post-traumatic stress, for me anyway, alive. So let yourself feel those. The feelings, the thoughts, the torments, and don't run from them. You know, I think that's what holds that stress in place, is that we want it to go away. We want to resist it. We want to be rid of them. We just, like spiders, we want to call somebody and they come spray the house. But as you've probably discovered by now, that's not how it happens. But the true foundation of the stress for me is in my thought pattern. It's as a man thinketh, so he becomes. It's taking that thought captive. Because it's probably in your heart. It's that fear, when shock and fear hits your body, it goes to the weakest link in my experience. And it grabs a hold of that area and it holds on. Lots of times when I have backaches or specific pains in my body, I'm holding on to an emotion in that place. So allow your body to feel. Because taking that thought captive and dropping into presence, you don't do anything with it. I will show you in the next video how I do that through a meditative process. And it's not hard. It just takes some practice. Because really, look around you. Are you getting bit right now? Are they running across the floor? If any of that's happening, then stop this video. Get my ebook to treat bedbugs naturally in the link below this video. Or call a pest control person, because it's hard to get on top of the post-traumatic stress disorder when you're getting bit every night and you're finding them in your bed and in your clothing and stuff. So take care of that, and then know that I have to self-talk to myself all the time. It's just a bug. It's just a bug. And those thoughts are the ones that are running the show. So when you can't breathe, you can't meditate. Breath is how I access that place. It's what in the moment is a reality. So changing things in your thought pattern allows you to change that reality. I know I couldn't really meditate. I just think about the dishes and I would get strayed and lost and I got to go to work, or I should have worked more, I should have done this. It's not about the time, but it's about the spaciousness, the slowed down, the relaxed state to enter into that place of self-talk. You know, talk to yourself just like it's another person. You know, be repetitive about it, whatever it takes. Because you just begin. Every moment is a new moment. Allow that trigger to be there and talk to it like it's a person. Oh, it's you again. So nice of you to come and visit. It's so nice that you've been here trying to do whatever, protect me around these bed bugs. But you know what? I'm an adult and I'm going to renew my mind every moment of every day that I can. So you could go out to play on the playground. Just treat it like it's a child. It's okay. I don't need it anymore. Do you feel how you're not resisting in that little self-talk? Because what you resist persists. So anything in your life you're struggling with, the first step is to accept that it's here. I don't know how, I don't know why. Stop asking yourself that. That will drive you crazy. I just kind of discovered it along when I was treating, when I raised up the light that I'd bought at an auction, and there was a bunch of them underneath the light, sitting right beside the couch where my main infestation was. But that didn't happen for days into this. So let that trauma be there and choose to do this work. And then you're allowing it to be here with no resistance. Then just surrender that feeling. Yes. Surrender. Always be in that surrendered state, because you're going to learn the difference between the 3D, which is right in front of you, which is a circumstance, but practicing the presence is going to allow you to drop in and feel the background. Feel that God nature within you. Experience the divine spark of the I am that you are. And that's felt through the background, not the foreground. By getting in the being state and not the doing state, you've been doing what you could. Now let's drop in to the being state. And you know, it doesn't take long to do that. I can just do it at will now with my eyes open. But I spend 10 minutes in the morning to set the tone of my day and drop into that space. It's amazing what just ahas will come to you. And sometimes not in that moment, but I'll get up and just start going with my day and realize, oh, that's what I need to do. Or, oh, that's who I need to call. See, everything is within you. You want to continue practicing presence so your own innate nature can guide you. You have to go to the bathroom several times a day. Spend that minute peeing and just say, I surrender. And let your being drop into that space. Stare at the doorknob. Turn the lights off. Close your eyes. Whatever has to happen. And then whatever you go to sleep with, you're sleeping with for 8 hours or however long you're in bed. I do this meditation and let myself drift off every night. I give thanks and praise for my day and the safety and the love that I have around me, for my kids and my grandkids and everyone I work with. I mean, you can take this as far as you want. But you know, however it works for you, do it. I've seen some people enter into just uninhibited dancing. Turn on some music, stop your car on a country road and turn up something you love and just dance to your sweating, dance to your laughing and joyful. You know, sometimes haven't we seen people playing basketball or doing their gifts or their arts, and they're so in the moment. That's presence. So the more times you can do it in your day, the more you will be less and less of that post-traumatic stress disorder. And I'll leave you with this specifically. You know, when you wake up in the middle of the night, that's always when things are the darkest, and they just hit you because they don't want to let go of you. Those thoughts have been ruling the show. But as soon as it starts, catch it. Take that thought captive and replace it with the presence. No words needed, no actions needed, if things help you, do them. But in that middle of that night, recharge yourself every evening by quickly stepping into that place. Remember, life's a journey, but it will get easier and easier. Try the music and the dance. You know, if you could take a minute at work, sit in your car in the sunshine. Yell at the universe if you need to. Get it out and then drop into that softened, slowed down being state. Okay, tune into the second video and experience the presence as I lead you in a short meditation. and then use it and make it your own way. Because as a man thinketh, so he becomes.